is Christy, and this is the Lesson 23 worksheet for Y-Lock. So our first worksheet asks us to find the underlying place value. So when we find the underlying place value, we always work from right to left. So for number 1, we go from right to left. So we see 2 in the ones place and 7 in the tens place. So this is in the tens place. So, okay, let's say we have a 4-digit number. Doesn't matter what number. It can be like 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first number from the right is in the ones place. So this would be the ones. Second number from the right is the tens. Third number from the right is the hundreds. And the fourth number from the right is the thousands. So if we look at number 2, we can see that the number on the way right is underlined. So that's 2. And so that should be in the ones place. Let's try number 11. So we have 5,383. The 5 is underlined, and so there's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. 5 is in the thousands place. Thousands. So that should be your answer. Okay, next, it asks us to determine whether these numbers are even or odd. So how you know whether a number is even or odd is even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, while odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So if we look at number 1, we see that the 10 ends in a 0, which means that it is an even number. Same for 2, it ends in a 0, so it should be an even number. Number 5, it ends in a 3, and 3 is here in the odd section, which means that number 5 should be an odd number. Okay, let's try number 29,424. So even though this number may look big, you only have to look at this last number, and that number is 4, and we can see that 4 is over here in the evens, which means that 20 is an even number. Okay, next we have multiplication. So let's try 2 times 6. So basically what this is saying is there's 2 groups of 6. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 2 groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 groups of 6. Now we count all the small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we have a total of 12. So 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, we can do 11 times 6, but we'll do long multiplication. 11 times, okay, let's rewrite that. 11 times 6. So in order to solve this, we would start from the right to left. So 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 1 is also 6, so 6 times 11 is 66. Okay, last worksheet is word problems. So there are a total of 17 chickens in the coop. Each have 2 legs. How many total chickens are there? How many total chicken legs are there in the coop? So there's a total of 17, and each have 2 legs. So what we have to do is we have to multiply 17 by 2. So 7 times 2 is 14. Bring the 1 up. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So there's a total of 34 legs in the coop. Number 2, 20 out of the 100 pencils David has are colored pencils. What fraction, simplified, of the pencils are colored pencils? So 20 out of 100. So the first thing we can see here is that there are zeros in both the numerator and the denominator. So we can cancel those out, and now we have 2 over 10. And so this is still simplifiable because they're both even numbers. And if a fraction has both an even number on both the top and the bottom, then it can still be simplified even further. So in this case, it would be divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So your answer should be 1 out of 5 are colored pencils. What is the greatest possible number that you can write with the digits 2, 8, 1, and 6? So you always start with the biggest number. And so the biggest number goes in the thousands place. The next biggest number in the hundreds. The next biggest number in the tenths. and the smallest number in the ones, and that is how you get the greatest possible number. The number 52 is an even number. Write two more even numbers, including one with 4 digits. So, as we learned before, even numbers only need 2, 4, 6, or 8, or 0 as the last numbers. So, we only need to write two more numbers, one with 4 digits, so we can just 3, 6, 9, and as long as the last one is like an even number, then the entire number is even. So that's one with 4 digits, and we'll just do that is also an even number. So your answers may vary. Sally and her dad went to catch some fish. Sally caught 9 fish and her dad caught 20 fish. They then decided to throw back 5 of the fish into the ocean. How many fish did they have left in total? Okay, so let's see. Sally caught 9 fish and her dad caught 20 fish. So 9 plus 20, we get 29. They then decide to throw back 5 into the ocean. So 29 minus 5, and we get 24. So there should be 24 fish left. Okay, I hope you get everything now, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye!